Christine from Pack Hacker. In this video, we're taking a look at the Solgaard Packing Cube Quartet, which I've been testing for 2 weeks. Let's dive in. So, as you might guess from the name, the Quartet comes with 4 packing cubes. This is the medium size, or the medium kit, however you want to call it. You can also get it in a large. Now, unlike most packing cube sets, that no matter what, you're getting these same 4 packing cubes, whether you choose the medium or the large. The difference is just how big they are. So like this one's designed more for carry-on luggage, like suitcases, whereas the large is designed more for checked luggage. So get the one that works best for you, and I can tell you that I packed for a 10-day trip in these in a carry-on, and the 4 fit very nicely and still left me room for my toiletry bag. So works out really nice in your standard carry-on size suitcase. Now with the set, you get 1 clean and dirty. You get 2 compression cubes and 1, they call it a grab bag. I use it as a shoe pouch. I've got 2 pairs of shoes in there. So there's a variety of different styles of cubes, which is kind of nice. You don't have to pick and choose. They all are made with Shortex, which is Solgaard's recycled material. It's pretty durable and sturdy, but it's not too thick. It's not also the lightest material that we've ever had with packing cubes, but the few extra ounces didn't bother me. That's just me. All of these, except for the grab bag, so all the cubes have little mesh designs on the front as well, so that you can sort of see inside and maybe your shirts can breathe a little. And then we've got SBS zippers that work really well on all of them. There aren't different colors for the expansion versus the regular opening, but for some reason, because I have gotten tripped up with this before, some reason on these ones didn't trip me up. So take that how you will. Maybe I was just paying more attention. All of them also have nice large carry handles just made with webbing, and then they've got a little bit of grippy Solgaard printed on them. That is the case with all of them, even the grab bag or shoe pouch, however you want to call it. And yeah, and then there's just a little bit of branding going around with the little labels. And that's about it for the outside. So if you find this video helpful, take a moment, click like and subscribe so we can keep bringing you content like this to help you travel smarter. Now let's take a look inside of these. I'm going to start with the compression cubes. Because I did find, so it basically only compresses like the bottom, I want to say 1/3 of the bag. However, I actually found that pretty nice, because then when I just wanted to sneak in and peel something off the top without decompressing it, like basically I just wanted my sweatshirt or something, I didn't explode the whole bag. And yet it still manages to do a really great job of, containing your gear nicely. So you can see, most of the time the zipper has no issues. Sometimes you can get caught up on fabric just like you would with any other compression zipper. So I managed to fit, let's see, I think I have like 8 shirts in this one. However, 8 shirts. So I've got like 6 rolled up and then a couple on the top. And that is the style of how I did it for my trip. Although in one of these I fit 4 dresses and some leggings and swimsuit and cover-ups. So I just did it. I was bringing different sort of clothing than I have here. So it works really well for that. And then in this one I'm going to show you what I meant about being able to get in without decompressing it. See, I have my sweatshirt, and then I have 4 pairs of pants, and I had plenty of room. Now, you can see it is cinched up, like it is compressed right now, but it doesn't have, because it's not like lined on the inside, it's just one single piece of this Shortex recycled material. We don't have too much of this material sort of taking up space inside the cube, which I have encountered on other cubes before. So I think that is why it makes it sort of easier to get into it without decompressing. And also I fit more in these cubes than I did in the ones that had liners. So keep that in mind. Now we have the clean and dirty, which, sorry, I only like to show socks and bathing suits here. So, but I did pack it with a week's worth of socks and underwear and my bathing suits for my trip, and then basically moved all of the things from the clean side, which you can see if I take it out. We've got this nice TPU liner and it helpfully says clean. So you know, so you sort of move it from one side to the other. Where it says dirty. And then you just sort of, basically this liner, I'm just going to show you without the stuff in it. This liner flexes back and forth depending on which side you're using. So it does make it really easy to, you know, just sort of move things as you go along on your trip. It made it really easy because I did laundry halfway through the trip to just know, okay, now I'm out of socks. I better do a load of laundry, you know? So that worked out really well for that. And the only issue I really had with these 3 packing cubes is that they're all the same size. So that wasn't an issue so much for the 2 compression cubes, but it was more an issue of I kept grabbing this clean and dirty cube thinking it was a compression cube. I don't know why. I was sleep deprived, okay? So there's that, and that's the only issue I have, is that they're all the same size. So maybe you would want a smaller one, especially if you weren't going for a 10-day trip like I was. They may all be overkill. You might want different sizes. They're all the same size. There's also this grab bag, which is basically just the same inside as in out, but I fit 2 pairs of women's shoes in here. Now it does take up a lot of space if you don't need to use all of it. So again, shorter trip, not as much. It might be overkill, but I really liked the variety that was included in this set. And you know, if you want to completely fill your carry-on luggage, it might work perfect like it did for me. So there you have it, the Solgaard Packing Cube Quartet Medium Kit. Thanks for keeping it here at Pack Hacker, your guide to smarter travel. We'll see you in the next one.